So my adventure has led me to what looks like a dead end. I forgot to pull out my video camera. I have to be very careful. I am wearing appropriate shoes for this type of a hike. However, the terrain is uncertain. Good morning. I'm in a different place, and I am or am not able to go down that way. Good morning, good afternoon. I am at Allison Creek. This is the other access to the lake. Okay, good. Okay. It's definitely the most adventurous of the trails. And here we are. For those of you that are directionally gifted, you will use a landmark that is pretty consistent around these parts to see the perspective of where I am. Notice the Catawba Nuclear Station, and it is to a completely different place than where I usually stand. It's like the other side. Interesting. And of course, my friendly fisherman. How you breathing today? This perspective is so pretty. And it is frigid this morning. Excuse me. The steam coming off the lake is so pretty. I don't know if we can see this. Hold on. I gotta put my coffee down. Nope. Doesn't do it justice. So being on the other side of the lake definitely makes it interesting, different, not necessarily better, but it's kind of fun, this adventure. This one that I'm going on around the lake, where I'm finding all these different access points to the lake. It gave me an idea about, you know how I keep talking about fishing? I mean, not, well, yes, I've been talking about fishing, but I'm talking about swimming in a pool. Maybe we're not swimming in a pool, we're swimming in a lake, because the lake seems to be my draw. We're swimming in water. And there's a lot of really, really beautiful word pictures and symbolism behind water, but that, we can save that for another day. But maybe this adventure we're on together is showing me today that there's lots of access points to this body of water. Keep it at the pool if you want. I'm going to the lake. Join me, the lake. Because there's all these different access points to be able to get to the water. So if you're one of my beautiful lovelies that are hanging outside the pool, you're not in the water, you're still on the fence or on the other side of the fence, you've been invited to come swimming. Got the invitation, but you're still not feeling safe enough, or what would keep you from caring? You don't feel safe. Something else in your life is keeping you from coming to the water. something's got you bound up. You're trapped. Like, you can't literally, like, you're like in chains, like figuratively speaking. Like, you can't. You need freedom to be able to. You're on restriction somewhere, or something that wants you. Oh, the sunrise is going to be so good, though. Look, unobstructed view. Big water. Now, there's not a comfy swing chair to sit in. I'll give you that. That's okay. But this access point to this body of water was a little bit more challenging for me to get to. Can you see the airplane? It's so small, but at least I just noticed that. I don't hear the airplanes over here like I do the nuclear station. Oh, just as I spoke, here comes another airplane stage left. I don't think you'll see it, but we will hear it. The sunrise is my focus, not the airplanes. Remember your focus. What are you focused on? For me right now, it's the sun. It's that tree line where the sun, you can tell it's just warming up. It's getting warm, and it's going to just light up the sky. There is not a cloud in the sky except for from Catawba. That nuclear station is another talking point for another day. But the access point to this body of water was harder to get to. And I felt a lot more confused. It's very different layout than the other parks, but it's because of the natural terrain. The environmental dimension of the earth and the way that this is shaped, and there's different layers to this park. But my point is this morning is you have been invited to the pool. Come swimming. The water's fine. I want for you to figure out at what stage of the game are you going to gain access to this water. And some of y'all already have. I hope you're enjoying it. Always open to ideas and suggestions. Look at the sky. But you need to at least come and consider what's keeping you. And sometimes it has to be like you show up. I don't feel like swimming today, Miss Corley. Well, let's talk about why not. Your heart's heavy over something. Your mind is consumed with something else. I get it. Don't you think I get it? I also am a human person. I got stuff going on. You got stuff going on. Everybody got stuff going on. What are we doing with our stuff? What are we doing with it? Where are we putting it? What priority order is it in? Did I get enough sleep last night? How's my physical body feeling? Am I feeling healthy and strong? I feel weak and sick, feel tired. Listen to your body. Listen to your heart, your mind, your spirit. Anybody been nurturing your spirit? If you believe you got one, are you nurturing it? Are you giving it the care and the attention that it requires? Here comes the sun. And I see 1, 2, 3 airplanes. The airplanes for me right now are the distractions of the world. I must focus. What's your current distraction of the world that's keeping you from being able to focus on the beautiful thing like the sun? What are your airplanes and yellow jackets? So by now you have more of an idea of what's going on, and I'm interested how it's hitting you. This, the working class that I'm leaving you to do while I'm not here still matters. Because remember, you're not doing the work for me, your teacher, you're doing it for you. the valuable person in the room that needs to do the work, that looks like the 8 dimensions, looks like your career fact sheets with the collaborative work, stretching your social dimension and intellectual dimension while you work collaboratively with somebody else, or at least have the option to. Why would you opt out of working collaboratively with somebody else? If part of the project's point is to stretch you in areas that you need stretching, and a lot of you need stretching in the social dimension in a very tender way, and working with others just doesn't feel safe to you, and I get it. You will be evaluating one another and how well you feel like the other person worked, and like, did they carry their load, and did you talk about what you were doing did you collaborate, or was it one person doing everything? That's why I didn't like collaboration, because usually there was one person who did, or somebody is too bossy. Oh, look at the sun. But somebody's got to take the lead, is all I'm saying. You can't all be passive. Let's be honest. Some of us are more creative than others. Let's just be honest. Some of us like to color. Well, I've covered a lot of ground. I just really feel heavily today that you need to be reminded that sometimes you have to know that you're welcome to come and join us every single day. But some days you're not gonna feel like it. Some days I don't feel like it. What are you gonna do on those days? What can we do for each other? I love that fish. I hope you saw it jump. It's like, join the fun of join the adventure, press into the things that are causing you to feel anxious or nervous. Do the hard things. We're here in it together. I don't know how safe you feel in this space, but man, I want you to have a place that you feel safe somewhere here at school. Everybody needs a safe place. Oh, there's the fishermen. Oh, I hope their little motor starts. Okay, it's starting to get loud and it's starting to get bright, so I'm going to wrap it up. Just know that you are cared for. I care deeply. And look around. Notice one another. Pay attention. I'm going to pray for these people, because it looks like they're having boating problems. But just notice one another and be there for one another when you need help. Ask for help if you need it. Stand your ground. There they go. Just know that you matter, and how you spend your time that you have matters, and you are welcome to enter into this experience and this adventure at any point, but you're going to get out of it what you put into it, and I really don't want you wasting any more time. Okay? So show up, work together, find the good in all the things that I leave for you. And if you get bored, find something valuable to work on. Don't waste your time. And maybe it is a nap, but it doesn't need to last the whole class, right? Like, that's what nighttime's for. Don't get me started. I want you to be present, so be present. Have a great day.